As I have said on many occasions, a glass of muscadine in moderation is healthy. In excess, it's deadly. In abstinence, it's a crying shame. And we're founded on that kind of a truth. And we don't want you to swing to the left or to the right. We want you to go right down the middle and enjoy it. And that's what we do here as we work together as a family.
My dad, he always believed that, a lot of folks come here to the winery. They've taken a chance to come off the beaten path, so they're coming out of the way to come here. What brought you here to see us today? Y'all go to the world's largest frying pan first and wanted to see something else?
This is about our 4th trip.
Well, good.
We're members.
Well, good. We appreciate you being part of the family. My grandfather had a construction business where he built houses. And so my uncle, being the oldest son, of course, worked in that business and took it over. Well, my father always wanted to, get involved in farming. He's the type of person that if we're going to dig a ditch, he's not going to, hire a person with a backhoe to dig a ditch. He's actually going to get out there with a shovel and dig a ditch. That's just his personality. And so he wanted to get in farming. My uncle was looking for another way to make money. And so my uncle is the one who convinced my father, hey, let's start the winery. We started making wine in here in 1975. This is where I grew up, and all my family worked in here. My aunt, my 2 grandmothers, my dad, my uncle, we were all always in here working. I used to help my dad. We had a hand cooker, of course. We finally went, when I was probably about 4 years old, went from a mason jar making wine to making wine with just a corker. Probably some of the greatest times of working here is being able to spend time with my dad. The biggest thing that I learned from my dad is that, always treat people good. And I think that is the biggest thing. You want to treat somebody exactly the way that you have been, treated or you would like to be treated. And that's the same thing I try to teach my children. When I grew up, it was a little bit different. We had to work. We had to do stuff. Where now we've grown and been lucky that our kids, my fear is that they may think that, take what we have earned as for granted. So I want to instill that hard work in them.
Dan and David Fussell started the winery, and now their children are running the winery. And Dave Jr. has a son, and Jonathan has a son. And I feel that if the business does well, and I think it will continue.
When you're looking at a business, and the business starts to grow, you start to look at your future a lot. Especially, when you get kids and you see kids growing up. And my son, who's 8 now, he always says that he's going to come work here and that this is his company and all that. So I would love for them to actually start buying me out one day out of this company, and if they're interested in it, and to take a major role in running the company.
The essence of Duplin Winery and what they are about is the fact that they are a family-owned and operated business. The heart of Duplin Winery is the Fussell family. So the effort that's being made here is made with good intentions, on good foundations. And because they're doing that, they should expect, and we do expect, to succeed.
That day, love came forth in a new way. The joy